Okay. Looks like everything's ready to go. Oh, I got a friend online. Oh my goodness. Yay. Friendship. Ships of friends. Alrighty. We just started our first term at Garrick Mock Officers Academy. I was gonna say Office Academy, like, not quite. You don't learn to be like accountants. Now that's a Fire Emblem I want to see. Goodness gracious. I took a nap today, but like I'm still kind of like in hibernation mode. Alrighty. First things first, let's look at our goals before we start. So like we can actually, you can see over here, onto the right, our skill levels and stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay, hold on. We'll hold off on that because I think there's a better place where you can like see everything more clear. Okay, so let's go explore. Since I beat the game before, New Game Plus. You can carry your end game data over to New Game Plus. End game saves and New Game Plus saves are indicated by this mark. In New Game Plus, you can retain your renown and hired battalions, as well as your shop and saint statue levels. You can also use your journal to spend renown points. Renown points to unlock professor levels, support levels, skill levels, combat arts, and abilities gained from mastering classes that you had unlocked in your previous cleared game. Use the unit appearance options in your journal to choose your unit's look from options such as their monastery uniforms or war attire. All portraits and voices will not change. Additionally, you may receive items containing crest powers based on the choices you made in your clear game save. Use your journal to spend renown to unlock any crest items you do not already possess. Cool. Oh, so this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I don't. Sorry about that. Well, let's grab my things. Do I want these? They're like really good, but it's like, you know. I'll get that. I'll leave the boosters alone. I don't know. I'm just maxing out my professor level. Yay. Cause like, oh, hold on, adjutants. Once you reach professor level C, you can assign an adjutant to follow a unit into battle. The number of adjutants you can assign per battle increases with your professor level. Depending on the class, adjutants can provide one of three types of aid. Follow-up usually adds a follow-up attack in combat. Guard defends against and reduce damage from follow-up attacks. Heal occasionally heals the host unit at the start of a turn. Adjutants are more effective at higher support levels. They get experience in battle, but do not lose weapon durability, and do not die if the host unit is defeated. So I decided to go with the professor level thing because like it gives me more time to spend on my units. And one of the things I love about this game is turning my zeros into heroes. So I'm gonna definitely take up that opportunity. Hi, Sedith.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor. while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Sure thing. I'll beat them all up.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
See, that's an interesting concept, is that, like, everyone's sorted into houses based on where they live. But, like, you can just transfer if you feel like it.
Let me know when you are hungry.
Okay.
I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Well, thank you, Dedu.
I have a request.
Okay. There's a dish I would like to make, but I need more certain vegetables to do so. I was planning to grow up from seeds in the greenhouse, but if you'd like to help, okay, sure, why not? Thank you for teaching me gardening, homie.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
You're such a goober. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Bam.
Okay.
Actually, let's do this.
Yes.
Give us a little more room to see everything.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Sure, Jan.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
Are you? Hi, Caspar.
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Not a chance.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Okay, teeny bopper.
What?
Yo.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Okay. Bye. Probably put some more pep in my step. Hello. Ferdinand von Ayer.
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Cool. I like a lot of things, dude. You know what? We're gonna freaking... We're sprinting.
Story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lugh, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Cool. Mercedes.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
That's cute. Y'all are cute. Stop being cute. I'll vomit.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Okay. I got some of my students over here. You behaving? I got to whoop your asses?
Have you memorized everyone's names yet? I'm Ignatz, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Yo.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Cool. Alrighty, let's go bug our freaking homie Claude. Oh, I guess Hilda's with him. Yo.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well.
You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach?
Sure.
Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here.
Ooh. Nope. You okay, sir? you kind of fell into the ground a little bit and started walking into a wall. There he goes again. What is this man doing? We're just gonna ignore him.
If you haven't noticed, there are bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea to check it once a month.
Okay.
Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time, it'll be over before you know it.
Gotcha. When you're done exploring, press the L button at the end of your free time to proceed to the next week. Awesome.
Here at the Officers Academy, even professors are expected to study often to help maintain their strong leadership skills. In other words, students and teachers alike have to strive to grow in every possible field.
Cool. Yo.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Sweetie, you have like one of the highest strength growths in the game from what I remember. No. I'm such a delicate maiden. Decapitates you with a giant fuck you axe. Teehee. Just like, girl, shut up. Leonie.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
Alright,
It may
girl.
have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Go off, Queen. Bernadetta.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Okay. Weirdo.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Sure, Jen. Sylvain.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
If I have to eat in that filthy dining hall, I prefer to invite a cute girl to dine with me. Beforehand, I'll find out her favorite foods so I can order them. She's happy, I'm happy, I haven't missed a move. Pretty great, huh? Sure, I guess. We're gonna share a meal at the dining hall. Okay. Greenhouse and fishing pond. Lindhard.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Now I'm feeling sleepy too.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, there's a... Oh, hold on. Let's go talk to him. There's like a thing with me where if there's like a... I call it the sweet spot for napping. When it's either cold enough that it puts me to sleep or it's hot enough that it puts me to sleep.
I'm a little busy.
You're a little busy. Can we talk just a little, Uwu?
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
Okay, bye, random child.
Anyway.
Yes, I'd like to do some gardening. Thank you. By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers, for instance, make great gifts. Some people might even decorate their rooms with the flowers you give them. I actually did not know that. Mind you, I don't go into people's rooms. Use the plant command to decide which seeds to use. More seeds mean bigger harvest, while more compatible seeds will lead to higher quality. Use the cultivate command to pay the greenhouse keeper to look after your crop. The more you spend, the better your harvest will be. Your crop will be ready 1 week after you planted your seeds. Use the harvest command to gather what you've grown. Cool. Let's plant some stuff. Well, I only got to do stuff, so here you go. Oh, I'm an idiot. There you go. I'm just gonna do that because I have like no money anyways.
My thanks.
You have my gratitude. The greenhouse is an invaluable resource. If we cultivate more plants, I'm sure we'll be able to cook a larger variety of meals. Hell yeah. I got more things to plan with. Ash, what is up, my bro?
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
You seem well informed on the subject.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Ash reminds me of a lizard for some reason. I don't know, it's just the way he's drawn there. Fish keeper, Ariane.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
He's being melodramatic again.
Unbelievable.
I wish I had a crest.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Saros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
Damn. All the dogs, all the cats.
That's,
Go this way. Excuse me, out of the way, please. Hello, Flame.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
That's a shame.
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Request.
Might you help me with a favor?
There is a ceremony related to Saint Sethlin that requires rare fish. Would you mind helping me obtain some, Professor? You can finish by... You can fish by speaking with the fish keeper at the fishing pond. Oh my goodness, sure. Hell yeah, let's go fishing. Actually, yeah, I'll come back to talk to those other people. Fishing, please. Oh, I should probably. To begin fishing, first select your bait. Wait until you see the silhouette of a fish that you want to catch, and then press the A button to hook it. Don't wait too long though, or the fish will escape with the bait. Press the A button when the circle overlaps. Reduce the stamina of the hooked fish. Once its stamina is depleted, you'll have successfully caught the fish. If your line breaks, the fish will escape. Durability of the fishing line increases with the professor level. Repeated excellent timings will create combos that reduces the fish's stamina quickly. If you land excellent timing at all opportunity, you will net a more valuable fish than usual. Cool. This small fish is common to all regions of Fulton. It is somehow connected to Saint Seth Lake. Interesting. Here you go.
You have helped me so much.
Then she gives me more fish and more bait. Yay! Ah! Cutscene. Dining hall. I spotted Felix and Petra and all of them. Okay, let's talk to Petra.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
Okay, Petra. Felix, fight me.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
I said fight me.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Raphael.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Alright, today's special. A lot of people don't seem to like that, so we're just gonna go with Marianne and Hilda.
It's delicious. I know, so tasty. It would be nice if you spoke up once in a while, though.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Yeah, so you're getting right to it. I'm impressed to find someone who's more proactive than I am. Nice going, Professor. Alright then, next time will be my turn. Sure, bro. And we get more cooking stuff. Alrighty. We're running, we're sprinting.
Listen.
Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
I don't know if it ruins somebody's life.
Indeed.
Go.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right.
Sure.
You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
No, but you're looking for someone?
Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Okay, bye. Who are you?
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the Knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Cool. Anywho. We're running, we're sprinting, High Priest.
I hear a member of House Fresno, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Interesting.
Here's an idea.
There are 2 types of crests.
There are 2 types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
I see. Lysithia.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
You like reading?
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
I am jealous of her for that, because literally I try to read and it's like a mix of dyslexia and my ability to focus. I just can't. My mind wanders. And I'm like, I'll read like 2 pages, like, okay, I'm good. I expect greatness from you, okay.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Okay, Rhea. Thanks, Mom. Really? Out of my way. Hi, Dad.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
Sure. I mean, she's in my class, so it'd be weird if I didn't.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Haven't had time to settle in.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Could you not? Cease and desist? Hannah Manuela's sexually harassing me.
Apparently there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I
My
need.
flesh. That's a bold one. Like, blood, I get. Medical stuff. But, like, my flesh? Here you go. Have a blood sample.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
This is a strange man.
Oh, thank you, Professor.
Okay, it's just the same thing. They're saying, oh, you can talk to him again. Huh? Excuse me. Pardon me. We're sprinting. We're running. This is like one of the cruxes of 3 houses, is the constant running around.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros.
The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Check bookshelves to read all sorts of reference materials. Cool. Are we gonna do that? Not really. Hello.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garreg for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
Cool. Alright, that seems about everything. Let's move on. It's Ferdinand's birthday. I'll send the man flowers.
Much appreciated.
Alrighty. Before I do anything, I want to look through our items. Friends. I want to give Raphael an axe. Hilda can keep her axe. Let's see here. Give him the iron axe. Take Marianne's training sword. My Cynthia has a training bow. I'm gonna have you trade that to Hilda, so Hilda has a ranged option. Oh, Leonie needs a bow too, though. Okay, let's give that to Leonie first. I can technically just go purchase a bunch of stuff now, but I don't have a lot of money at the moment, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give us all battalions, because I can and I shall. We don't really learn about battalions yet. But I'm gonna give these people a head start on battalions. I'm not gonna be doing magic anyway, so I think that's fine. There you go. Now let's look over our abilities. I think we're gonna turn Claude into an assassin. Raphael. Okay, here's a better understanding of their skills here. Should I make him a heavy armor? See, it's either he be the heavy armor or Hilda be the heavy armor. And I kind of want him to be the heavy armor. Yeah, I'm gonna have him be the heavy armor. Alright. Let's do the mock battle. We'll get more into how I want to customize these characters after the mock battle, because that's when we get to meat and potatoes of how you're going to grow these characters.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
Sure. Leave it to me.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Don't do that.
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
If they insist.
Are you serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after, I've got more than a few of those up my sleeve.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Goodness. I am what they call fucking sleepy. Magic. Magic can provide new means of attack and defense to a unit that has the skills and is of an appropriate class. You must equip attack magic to place in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of your other equipment. All magic has limited uses, but these will replenish at the end of battle. The magic your unit gains access to is determined by their skill. Study reason to learn black magic or dark magic. Develop faith to learn white magic. Battle prep. Choose a unit option to determine whom to send to battle. Press the A button to toggle a unit. If the unit highlighted as green, cannot be executed. Choose the inventory option to sort items, equip abilities or combat arts, assign battalions, or change the unit's classes. Choose the map option to see other areas of the map and the placement of your units. Once your preparations are complete, select fight and begin the battle. Cool. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see. What's your stats? Defense of 6. Okay, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna have Leonie on the field. Marianne's good to have. We need a healer. Do I want a mage? Just like a flat mage. No, I think this is good, having the options for long and close range. And then we got Hilda for fighting the oomph. Okay. Oh, I gotta assign an adjutant. Yeah, let's get Lawrence in here. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna be fighting the Blue Lions and the Black Eagles at the same time. I think this is a smart move. Alright. Hey. Fight. Rout the enemy, all of your units have fallen to battle. Those are our conditions.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand. but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Okay. What's your speed? Speed is... Oh my god. What? Please tell me this weighs you down, though. Bruh. Okay, but I'm weighed down too, so it's like, what the fuck's the point? Ugh, okay,
Let's get to it.
we'll just have to make do with what we got. Bow.
Stay focused.
Are you the same boat? Yeah.
Ready and willing.
We could use this for cover.
Who, me?
Marianne can be in between.
Who, me?
I'm gonna move Hilda here.
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
You have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Yeah, I managed not to get double. Okay. And I'll do 8. Also, for some reason, it's not telling me who he's gonna attack, even though, like, he can clearly attack one of us. And I don't fucking trust that. Okay, I don't want to give Claude the kill, though. This is the issue. Okay. Could go here. Do Wrath Strike. Actually, hold on. How much do you do with the spear? Yeah, I'll do Wrath Strike.
Predictable. It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Iron Lance.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Another one down.
I'm worried about Hilda dying. What's your resistance? 3. Yeah, that's a big oopsie if I do that. She's also lowered by that. Okay, so it honestly seems like my best bet is to just Actually, I think a training sword here. And then Nosferatu. Oh my gosh, really, girl? Can you even use an iron bow? You could. It's still you gotta do this because Marianne can't do damage.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
I put in some work.
And then I'll have you heal.
Sorry.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might. We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
Oof. He flippin' hurts. That's the issue.
They're waiting in the forest. We do well to take a detour.
Okay. What I could do. That's not a guarantee hit. Heal.
Did the trick.
I could put the bow. And then do this.
I can help.
It's time.
Let's see. I'll just go with Iron Lance.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
How do you like that?
Scoot up here, go right here.
Are you planning on fighting two houses at once? I will admit that is favorable for us.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
Well, no, I was going to fight the blue lions first, but since they're closer and they're not in your fucking trap. Alrighty, I guess the game wanted me to go towards Edelgard. Oh, even the bosses are like fucking moving in. That's not great. Let me see here. Come in and heal.
Thank you.
I don't think you're that dodgy, though. trade him back his bow so he has it. We'll just have Claude lure them in. Oh, as soon as I take away her bow, now they're... Oh, that's fine. You know what? I think she should be good. Mercedes is not exactly a powerhouse in physical damage. And, yeah, just end the turn. Pop off, Leone.
So nice of you.
Too easy. I've reached the pinnacle.
We're gonna Gambit, I think, would be the check for us here.
Can we help?
I've got an idea.
Ooh. That's a low chance. He's gonna double Leone. Here's what we're gonna do. Switch. He doubles me too. Shit. I forgot I rate, so I can't... Damn it. Okay, well, let's just inflict harm on this young lady here.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
Hanneman might be able to hurt. He did not, okay.
Be mindful. It's your call.
can go.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Progress suits me well.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Nice.
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Oh, this is putting me in an issue. Okay, so what I can do... The retaliation might get me killed, though. You know what? Let's go this way.
Can I get a do-over?
I mean, that's not... Listen, defense is always good. It's not that bad. I'm pretty sure he does this one. Okay, yeah, Marianne's gonna die. There's nothing I can do about that. Or... Okay, I need these units to grow more. So I could just sacrifice my character. However, how many heals do I have left? I only have one heal left. Yeah, I'll just heal.
Well done. Stay focused.
And then attack again.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is... well, I was as good as useless.
You fought well. Such power dwells within?
Yes.
Hey, you didn't compliment me like that when my class won last year.
Ha!
I'm sorry. I wasn't able to help.
Psst, your princeliness. You gotta think for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up, you'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
Awesome. We need that health. Hopefully you hit. There you go.
I suppose that does it for the Blue Lion House.
This is bad.
Up your bow. Take a vulnerary. That might put me in dangerous situation. God, my gambits are weak sauce right now. That could kill me, actually. I think my move is to just heal. Jesus, even with like several people, I might actually lose this. Okay. This is a lot more difficult than I wanted it to be. I could keep making use of the cover. The issue is their magic is not affected by cover. The only persons that the cover is affecting is freaking Edelgard, and it's Edelgard. What's your defense? 8. 10. 6. Okay, you're like the weakest. What we could do... Now, if you retreat, take Vulnerary. Take out Dorothea.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So be it.
Jesus. She's hitting me even though it's like low chances. Okay. What's your range? Your movement is where? Am I fucking blind? What's her movement? Oh, 4. 2, 3, 4. I should be fine. Combat art.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Claude constantly proccing that is kind of a god bless here, like...
I can't believe I made it this far. Careful now.
Okay, I'm gonna switch you to your sword. And then I'm gonna take another vulnerary because... Holy shit, stop hitting me, please.
Let's get to it.
Honestly, I think you waiting here is the best bet. Thank you. I'm like, Jesus, she's using an inaccurate weapon. Please, dodge.
Stay focused.
I'm more likely to hit her. Yeah, let's utilize that.
No time like the present.
Oh boy.
I'll manage.
The bow's not gonna do much. I want her to get more levels though, so it's kinda like... Ah, fuck it, we're balling. Oh my god, that hurt. And that hit. That's... By all means, I'm not gonna complain about that. And then strike with landmarks.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
That takes care of that.
Such power dwells within?
Yes.
Still got room to grow.
To think that the Black Eagle House could lose so readily.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is... the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
My plan was to fight the Blue Lions, because they don't have cover, first, and then go fight the Black Eagles. But I guess if you try to fight the Blue Lions first, it procs it to you're trying to fight them both at the same time. Which I think is silly. But whatever. Looks like I'm getting some sort of noise in the background. Huh. Oh well. Hopefully it's not, like, crazy. Oh, it's done. A note to self.
Great
Always
work,
go
Teach.
left.
That was a brilliant win.
Everyone did well.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too! We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
My mission?
Those affiliated with Garreg Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say? Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Bam.
Part 1. White Clouds. Heartstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
I don't know, sometimes, like, because I play this game so many times, I only really listen to the in-betweens once. Sometimes, like, I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, I didn't remember that. There we go, we got more money.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
You need to focus.
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Not quite.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
It's my birthday! Yay! I got a birthday gift from Claude. And a letter from Claude. And a bracelet from Claude. And now it's Annette's birthday. Here you go, Annette.
Thank
Have some
you.
flowers, because it's the only option I have right now. Okay, the monastery holds events and various effects, such as those which increase the benefit of a shared meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explore on the day off. Participate. Cool. Now we can travel to the Abyss. Travel to the Abyss. Speak with the shifty merchant near your quarters to return to the entrance. Oh my god. To return, select entrance on the map to find. Oh my gosh. I need to fucking stop playing video games. Stop doodling. Sit down and fucking read. To return, select entrance on the map or find the to the monastery area. Fucking Christ almighty. We got some supports. We got Lawrence and Leone. Let's take a look.
Hey, Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons. Just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
That is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish, you're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get to it then, buddy.
Get dunked on. Get nay-nayed. You got roped into work. Fuck you. I'm kidding, no. Claude and Ignatz.
Ah! Claude, why didn't you say anything?
You were praying so fervently, I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I wasn't praying.
No? What then?
I was just thinking about the goddess.
Were you now? Fascinating. Please, go on.
Not here. Let's go somewhere else.
So, you were pondering the existence of the goddess, then?
Yes. All right, consider this. The archives here have all kinds of texts about the goddess, right? But when people tell stories of the goddess, it's only myths and legends that glorify her.
They probably hope to rake in more followers by glorifying the goddess as much as possible. That would be why the church tends to quietly shove all of their more questionable records under some secret rug somewhere.
Claude, don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I said. I was just wondering what the goddess looks like. That's the kind of thing I like to think about.
What the goddess looks like? Well, I suppose if she really exists, she probably looks a lot like us. In fact, she probably wouldn't be so different from that old woman working here in the dining hall.
What? Claude, please stop. The goddess I imagine is absolutely beautiful.
How rude of you, Ignatz. I'm sure that old woman was lovely back in her day.
Damn. Alrighty. We're gonna explore. Actually, you can travel instantly to places. Cool. Girl's voice, what could it mean? By golly gee willikers.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
What's up?
I have a request.
A real battle this month, huh? I hear even the Knights of Saros are involved. I never taught you much about tactics, but there's a primer in my room. There's a primer on it in my room. Give it a read. Okay. Yay. Yay.
Wow. Those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that?
Faculty training.
Students aren't the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
Joke. But yeah.
The house a
Recruiting.
student belongs to is determined by where they're from, but it is possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to make the change and their professor is on board with it. If you do a lot of different activities around the monastery, you'll get closer to students and they may ask you about it.
Cool. I'm gonna head to the Abyss. And then we're gonna meet some of like the DLC characters. From there, I'm gonna save, and we're gonna end the stream there. Because I got a few things I need to do.
What's that?
What business do you have here? I don't know, invisible person.
Hey you, you're from up top, right? What business do you have here? Wait a minute. Ah, got it. You're that new professor, aren't you? I suppose that means I have to let you pass. I guess, welcome to Abyss. This town is full of rough and toughs, so watch your back down here.
Okay.
Hey, what are you looking at? I don't want any trouble. Get lost.
Homie, you're like barely clothed. Excuse me. What are you looking at? I don't know. A freaking almost exhibitionist?
Such an innocent face you have. This isn't a place for innocent people. Especially not if you're carrying money.
What's that?
Haven't seen your face before. You're clearly not from around here. You don't strike me as the thief or merchant type. I don't owe you money, do I?
No, I'm a professor.
Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. And yet, you look younger than me. Weird. The name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance. Don't
Join
be
me.
around the bush, pal. You want my help, yeah? Can't blame you. Look, I get it. You're the new professor. You've got a lot on your plate. You need backup? I'm your guy. Fine, you've talked me into it. But I'm gonna need you to sweeten the deal, if you catch my drift.
Invite to my house.
Beautiful! Now about that sweetening. I'll need to attend your classes whenever the mood strikes. I get bored from time to time, all cooped up.
Yay.
Well, did you come all the way here just to stare at my rippling abs, or did you want something? If you're gonna ask me for help on the surface, it better be real important. I try not to go up there unless I absolutely have to.
Okay. So that's Balthus, one of the DLC characters, and he's from the Alliance. So, yeah, I'm gonna have him join us. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other DLC characters. If they have, like, some sort of importance or connection to a certain house, I'll add them to the roster, and we'll be using them for that playthrough.
Come on. Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface.
How did you know that?
Even here, people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Damn. That's happy. I think she's more connected to the kingdom. She's interesting. Like, a lot of these people are interesting. They have, like, some weird thing going on with them. Scrap heap. Find items here in the residence of the Abyss discarded. Many of these will have already been used. The more you use the influence of services, the more items you'll be able to pick up, and the more readily you'll find them. Okay. What do I find here? Silver Lance Plus. Damn, okay. Iron Axe. Hand Axe. Those two are already almost broken. Oh, people are blowing up my phone now. Constance.
And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose?
Just looking around.
I'm sure I must have misheard you. Either that, or you haven't the slightest inkling of where you are. Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Constance is interesting. She's part of the Empire, or used to be. Her house has fallen, so we'll talk more about her when we get to the Empire playthrough.
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time.
Lude. I heard about the Abyss, so I came to find it.
Well, I do like people with a healthy curiosity. You are aware of how dangerous it is down here, yeah? Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again. Can you take care of something for me?
A professor who was dismissed from his position at the Officers' Academy has made his home here. He could be some kind of he could be a kind of mentor to you. Talk to him. Maybe you could learn a thing or two. So, Yuri is the leader of the Ashen Wolves, the quote-unquote fourth house that resides in the Abyss. The Ashen Wolves are essentially Yuri, Constance, Happy, and Balthus. Their whole spiel is that they utilize the DLC classes. A lot of them are from like older games. So you got like the Trickster, you got War Monk, War Cleric, Valkyrie, and Dark Flyer.
What do you require? Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
Yeah, my luck is pretty high. Higher than I'm used to when I play Byleth. Let's see, Claude.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Yeah. He's still kind of on the mediocre side.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
They haven't really got leveled up, so I can't really do anything with that. Ignos.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
No, not Ignos. Who was it?
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Hilda.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Yeah, see, Hilda's like major trait is charisma, but like she's bad at. They do this thing sometimes where it's just like, oh, like they're really good at the skill, but they suck at the talent that the skill is used for.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Hilda and Anna have that issue where their whole shtick, well, their whole like popular trait is their charisma, whatever. But they're bad at authority. The one thing that's like only affected by charisma. Balthus.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
I mean, I haven't really trained Balthus, so.
Fare thee well.
Okay. Yuri, I believe, also is kind of part of the Empire. Actually, let me take a look. it kind of hints to them on their supports. Okay, so I guess Empire Kingdom. Okay. Maybe not. I do know that Happy has some connection to the kingdom. It doesn't show Dimitri in here, but like if I was playing as the Blue Lions, it would show Dimitri in here, and they have a whole support about her whole backstory that was involved in the kingdom, so that's why I believe she was mainly part of the kingdom. Yuri has strong connections in the Empire with Bernadetta and Dorothea to a degree, so that's why I believe he's Empire. And Constance slowly tells you she used to be part of the Empire. Like, she knows Ferdinand, has like past with Ferdinand, knows Edelgard has passed with Edelgard.
Yeah. I owe you.
How'd it go? Even though he lost his job, he was widely recognized for his skill and knowledge. I'd say you can trust his analysis. Honestly, I think that so if you remember the first part when we saved the students, I believe, at least I want to believe, that that's the professor that ran out on them when the bandits attacked, which is why he's like kind of shunned down here. That's my theory. They don't say it outright, but okay. Yeah, that's the big issue with this is the big issue with Three Houses, that the monastery stuff takes so long. And because I'm trying to be like, yo, this is what this person talks about. Like, I'm trying not to skip anything for you guys. So it's gonna take longer, you know? Anywho. I'm gonna save right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.